Hey guys, it's KJ from Disney Mom Life. Welcome and welcome back. Today I have another cruise video for you and we are going to be reviewing the pool deck food on the Disney Wish. If you guys are new to my channel, I do a ton of Disney videos, Disney cruise videos, Disney World videos. Those are usually out on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. I also do a lot of shop with me's and home decor, and those videos are out on Thursdays and Fridays. For these shop with me's and the home decor videos, I always point out all of the Disney items in stores, and then my home decor of course has a ton of Disney. So if you guys like any of those things, I would love to have you join the fam. Hit that red subscribe button down below, turn it gray, and give this video a big thumbs up if you like this video, if you like this kind of content, because we would love to have you. Now without further ado, let's get into the review of the pool deck food on the Disney Wish. The pool deck food is also known as Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods. You guys, there is so much variety here. This is something I wish I knew before we went on the Disney Wish for the first time, because there is just so much food. So I am going to tell you a little bit about each option that they have on the pool deck. I'm going to tell you the kinds of food they have, what I thought about it, and let's dive in. Mickey and Friends Festival of Food is located on deck 11 forward, and it is also on the same level as, or the same deck as, Marceline Market. If you walk outside Marceline Market, you will hit the pool deck, and if you keep going, you will hit the Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods. They are open for lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're open that entire time, so you can grab a snack, you can grab a lunch, you can grab an early dinner, you can grab a first dinner or a second dinner, or however it works best for you. Now there are 5 options you can choose from. They have Mickey's Smokestack Barbecue, Daisy's Pizza Pies, Goofy's Grill, Donald's Cantina, and for dessert, Sweet Minnie's Ice Cream. So let's start off with the main mouse himself, Mickey's Smokestack Barbecue. So if you're in the mood for barbecue, this is the place to go. Now I'm not talking about burgers and dogs, we'll get to that later. I'm talking about things like brisket and pork and that kind of thing. So let me go over the menu with you guys. So here you will find barbecue smoked brisket, St. Louis pork, smoked chicken, barbecue smoked pulled pork, and smoked kielbasa sausage. They also have a variety of sides, again keeping with that barbecue theme. For sides they have baked mac and cheese, collard greens, sweet potato fries, and Texas jalapeno cornbread. And of course if you're gonna have barbecue, you have to have barbecue sauce, right? So when you're at Mickey's Barbecue, there's a little station next to it and it has a whole bunch of barbecue sauces. It comes with little cups that you can get, so you can put your barbecue sauce in like the little sauce cups. So they have a bunch of those, or you can put it directly on your food, or you can put it on your plate, but I like using the little cups so that I can like dip everything in there. So the barbecue sauce, you'll have like traditional barbecue sauce, a mustard-based barbecue sauce, a sweet barbecue sauce, and I think they had a few others, but those are the ones that I think I tried. So let me tell you a little about my experience with the food. I love barbecue. Barbecue is one of my favorite things. I'm not a summer person. I don't dislike summer, but like fall and spring are really my favorite seasons. So I don't dislike summer. However, my favorite thing about summer is probably barbecue. I love barbecue, like so much. So this place had really hit the spot. If you were in the mood for some barbecue, again, not talking about like burgers and dogs, I'm talking about like I said, like brisket and that kind of thing, this is the place to go. The sides are great. I love the mac and cheese. It wasn't anything super unique, but I thought it was really good. It hit the spot. The cornbread was really good. The collard greens were really good. Really everything was really good. It was, all I can say is like it really hit the spot. It was above, to me it like tasted better than a quick serve. Like I felt like I was getting like barbecue at a barbecue restaurant, if that makes sense. So the quality of food here I thought was perfect. I thought the meat was cooked really well. Nothing was overdone. I was a big fan of the Mickey barbecue there. I wish we were on the Wish longer just so I could have like hit up the barbecue a little bit longer. Like that's how good it was. Now moving on to Daisy's Pizza Pies. Giving you guys a little bit of background. I am a New Yorker. I'm from Long Island. I worked in Manhattan for a really long time. Like I know good pizza. And whenever I get pizza outside of New York, it's always a little like, how's it gonna be? But this pizza was very good. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's not on the same level as like New York pizza, but for non-New York pizza, it was very good. So let me tell you a little bit about the menu. So at Daisy's, you'll find prosciutto pizza, which had prosciutto, mozzarella, parmesan, and arugula with balsamic dressing. It also had a 4-cheese pizza that had gorgonzola, mozzarella, parmesan, and a cheese I can't pronounce. Stracchino, I think, guys, forgive me. They had traditional pepperoni pizza, which just had pepperoni and mozzarella, and then a traditional margarita pizza, which had tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil. They also had a plant-based sausage pizza. This is available upon request, so you do have to ask for it, but that has spinach, garlic, tomatoes, and then a plant-based mozzarella and parmesan. So we did try the pizza, and again, it was very good. For non-New York pizza, it was very good. It tasted like traditional quick serve pizza, but it hit the spot. If you're looking to get that pizza fix, it will hit the spot. Again, if you're like me and you're from a place like New York where you get really good pizza, just know your expectations going in. It's not going to be like good New York pizza, but still really good, and it will hit that spot if you're just craving like a slice of pizza. Next up, let's talk Donald's Cantina. Now, I'm not a huge Chipotle person. I think I've had Chipotle maybe like 2 or 3 times in my life. Just not my thing, but I have heard a lot of people compare Donald's Cantina to Chipotle. So if you like Chipotle, you will probably like Donald's Cantina. Now that said, let me get into the menu and then I will tell you my thoughts. So like I said, it's a lot like Chipotle in the sense that it's a build your own. So at Donald's Cantina, you can build your own tacos, burritos, and bowls. And you have your choice of chicken, pork, or beef. And then you can also add rice, beans, or fajita veggies. They specifically say fajita veggies. And then you can also top with guacamole, salsa, sour cream, queso blanco, and a Mexican cheese blend. And then similar to how Mickey's Barbecue had the cart on the side for their barbecue sauces, there also is a cart next to Donald's Cantina, and you'll find a variety of toppings there, a whole bunch of different salsas. So you can, the actual Donald's Cantina, the cast members like make it for you, but then if you want to top, and they put the toppings on that I already mentioned, but like the additional toppings, you can go over to the cart and you can add them yourself. Now, for my thoughts, I don't really like Chipotle, but I loved this. Like I really like, if you've been to Walt Disney World, I really like Pecos Bill, and it reminded me a lot of Pecos Bill, but I listen, Pecos Bill is probably one of my favorite quick serves in all of Walt Disney World, and I liked this, dare I say, better than Pecos Bill. I thought it was really good. The tacos were really good. I didn't get the bowl, but I tried a burrito and the tacos, but I imagine the bowl is basically similar. It just doesn't have either shell. So it was really good. I did try the beef, the pork, and the chicken. All were very good. I tried some of the toppings from the taco bar. I'm not a huge topping person in terms of like extra toppings. Like I like the ones that they provided. I love guac, I love sour cream, and I love cheese. So that's basically what I got. But I really thought it was very good. Everything tasted so fresh. And for something like this, it needs to taste fresh to taste good in my opinion. Like I really think when you're having something like a taco, it's gotta taste fresh. And this tasted fresh. So Donald's Cantina, I really liked. Now finally, the last food option, we'll get to Minnie and her dessert, but the last food option is Goofy's Grill, and that's where you're gonna find your burgers, your hot dogs, your french fries, and that sort of thing. So the menu for Goofy's Grill, like I said, you'll get your traditional hamburgers and hot dogs. You can of course get cheeseburgers as well. So if you are looking for a non-meat option, they do have the Impossible Burger as an option for you. And sticking with the non-meat option, they also have a plant-based sausage. Again, if you're looking for something meatless, they have the Impossible Burger as well as the plant-based sausage. They also have grilled bratwurst, and this comes on a pretzel bun, which I didn't know till after we were done eating and I was already full. Wish I had known that because I would have asked for a pretzel bun. I love pretzel buns, so you actually can ask for that. If you are on the Disney Wish and you are at Goofy's Grill and you just want a pretzel bun, you can ask for one, because again, I would have asked for one and I would have eaten it with the barbecue, or maybe I would have eaten it with the burger, but just know that you can ask for that. And then they also have french fries. So if you're looking for fries, if you're looking to get that fix, you can get your french fries at Goofy's Grill. Now, as far as the food there and my thoughts, I did try the burger and fries. I didn't try the hot dog. I don't eat hot dogs while I'm pregnant. It's just a personal preference. Not saying you can't, but I just personally don't. So I wasn't able to try the hot dog, but I did try the burger. The burger was very good. It wasn't anything outstanding, but it was just like a good to-go burger. It was better than was like better than a fast food burger. I don't really eat fast food, so I couldn't even tell you the last time I had like a McDonald's burger, but as far as I know, maybe last year I might have had one, but it's definitely better than a fast food burger and definitely better than like a quick serve burger. It's not going to be as good as like a sit down restaurant where you get like a really quality burger, but it's sort of somewhere in the middle. So I enjoyed it. They cooked it well for me. Again, being pregnant, at the time of filming and when we went on our Disney cruise, I had to have my burger cooked well done, which they did. It wasn't overdone. It was like cooked perfectly. So if you just have a preference, you just let them know and they will cook it to how you like. And I did cut it and, you know, I opened it up before I ate it and it was cooked again perfectly. Not overcooked, just perfect. So I really liked their burgers, really liked their fries, very good. So that's, again, like, I'm just gonna keep checking them off. Like, I liked everything from the pool deck food, but all right, we'll get there in a minute. Let's just talk about Minnie. So the last station is Sweet Minnie's Ice Cream, and here's where you're gonna get your soft serve ice cream. Again, this is something I don't eat while pregnant. If you guys are really curious as to why, you can, you know, drop me a comment down below and I'll explain, but basically I just don't eat anything from a machine like that while pregnant. So I did not try the soft serve ice cream and oh my gosh, it was so hard not to eat it. It looked so good, but John did. If you guys are new to the channel and don't know who John is my husband. And they had vanilla chocolate and vanilla chocolate swirl. Now, from what I understand, unlike the other ships in the Disney fleet, on the Disney Wish, it is not self-serve, soft serve. There is someone behind the counter and they get it for you. So also unlike other ships, from what I understand, they only had chocolate and vanilla or chocolate and vanilla swirl. There weren't different options. When we went to Castaway Cay, they had other flavors, but on the actual Wish, it was just chocolate vanilla or chocolate vanilla swirl. Now, my kids loved it. Johnny loved it. So I can't say personally that it was delicious, but I'm gonna say if my kids and John approve, it's probably very good. So not much to review there because it's just self-serve ice cream and everyone said it tasted good. Now that I've told you about each station with Mickey and the Festival of Foods, I'm gonna give you just a little breakdown review of my overall thoughts. As far as the theming, it has a boardwalk type theme, type feel. If you guys are familiar with the Mickey shorts, they do feature a boardwalk in some of the cartoons. That's the theming behind it, and I think they did a really good job. It really does give you that like boardwalk type of feel. So that's it for the theming. So as far as the atmosphere, as I mentioned, it is located on the main pool deck on deck 11. It is also right by Marceline Market. And on the pool deck on either side, it's glass on either side. So you just have to know that it's possible you'll be sitting in the sun, depending on how crowded it is. When we ate there, we were eating there at like non-peak time, so we were able to get a spot in the shade. So it wasn't super hot, it was like perfect. The other thing is, even though it's on the pool deck, it's set sort of behind the main pool. So what's nice is you don't have a ton of people like running around, you're just sort of behind the chaos of people. Not that it's chaotic, but it's just behind like the funnel vision where they play the big movie, it's behind that. So it just has a very like relaxed atmosphere, which is really nice. You can get a nice look at the water, or if you're docked, a nice look at, you know, wherever you're docked at. Like when we ate there on our Castaway Cay day, we had like such a nice view. So it really is just like a really nice, relaxed atmosphere. And if it happens to be a really hot day, it's on the same deck as Marceline Market. So you can walk right into Marceline Market with your food and sit in the AC. So that is also an option. And as far as the service, I mean, the Disney Cruise Line service is just like unbeatable. I mean, you just really get the best service on Disney Cruise Line. So the cast members were great. As I mentioned with my burger, I needed my burger cooked a certain way, and the cast members are really great about it. It just, everyone's really friendly. I wanted to have a little bit more guac than what they originally put on my tacos, and they added a little more for me. Like, they're just really friendly, and it's just, you know, like 10 out of 10 kind of service. Just Disney Cruise Line service, can't say enough about it. It's just really like top notch. So overall, if you guys can tell, I loved the pool deck food. I mean, spoiler alert, I'm going to be doing other food reviews on the food on the Disney Wish. The pool deck food was probably my favorite. So maybe I shouldn't have put this video out first of all my food reviews, but it really was my favorite. Now this includes the sit downs that we went to as well as Marceline Market. I really like the pool deck food. I like the different options, and I thought each option was really good. So if you are going on the Disney Wish, I highly recommend you check out the pool deck food. There is something for everyone. There are non-meat options if that is something that you are looking for. There's just so much variety, and like I said, I wish like we could have been on the cruise longer just to have had more pool deck food. Now, coming from someone who I really felt like we went on a 3-night cruise, I feel like that was really the perfect amount for us, but if we had gone an extra day, I guarantee I would have had the pool deck food for like lunch and then a snack before dinner because it was that good. So if you guys liked today's video, if you guys enjoyed Disney content, again, would love to have you subscribe, join our fam. We do tons and tons of Disney reviews and Disney tips and tricks, and Disney tips and tricks when it comes to toddlers and all that kind of stuff. So if you'd like any of that, we'd love to have you subscribe. Like I said, if you could give this video a big thumbs up, if nothing else, I'd really appreciate it. It helps get this video in front of other people who might want to know more about the Disney Wish and Disney Cruise Line and Disney. And with that, leave me in the comments down below. Have you ever been on the Disney Wish? If you have, what was your favorite food on the pool deck? And with that, I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.